Ecological issues, they affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, elephants, crocodiles, all that good stuff, thank you for joining me Monday night for another LULZSUIT update. So this one, it's not nothing too crazy breaking. I know I put that in the thumbnail, not the title though. But I'm waiting on some news, some further developments, some things to kind of take shape, if you will. But we do have some new rantings by VONHELTON, courtesy of Nats and the Pizza, to add to this puzzle. More pieces to slip in, folks, if you will. I know a lot of you have seen this. Many of you have not. So we're going to check this out. Thank you once again to Nats and the Pizza. This is a condensed version, thankfully, I believe, of a Cisco stream. That's what it kind of sounds like anyways. And we're going to get into that. And there's a couple little tidbits to watch leading into it. One is pertinent, trying to get Solar Marshal to be his witness is a little bit lulzy. That's a short video. And then we're going to get into the meat, the one where he talks about further about the LULZSUIT, and he is claiming he is not paying the $1,500 back. Why would he pay that back to someone that owes him $32 million? So he expounds on that. And I'm just waiting for some more little tidbits maybe to come my way. We'll see as soon as I get them, folks, and I can validate, or somewhat validate. Well, who am I kidding? I don't validate anything. I just put it out there, folks. You make up your own mind. But as soon as I get some new stuff, I'll definitely let you know. But I just wanted to play a little bit of these short videos, a couple short videos here before we get into the big one. Give people a chance to come in and ease us into it like an old man easing into a hot tub, folks. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it. All that good YouTube stuff. And let's move right along. Let's move along merrily. So this one is entitled, Local Kentucky Lunatic Saves the Day for Local Businesses After Solar Flare Damage. And then in parentheses, made him tons money. All right, let's check it out, folks.
Yeah, I was hearing we got hit by a solar flare. I warned people about that too. Nobody fucking listens. It was funny. I was in downtown Manchester, and I'm there on the main drag, and I'm bebopping down the sidewalk, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 right on down the fucking road. All these fucking transformers start blowing. Everybody's out and they're looking up and they're like, what the fuck's going on? My attorney, Joe White, he comes out. He's like, what the hell's going on, Bon? What is this? I mean, transformers are popping everywhere. Electric's going out. Everybody's freaking out, wondering what the hell's going on. I said, relax, folks. It's just it's a major solar flare that's hit. That's all it is. I used a laptop and went on and looked, and yeah, it's just solar flare. They do that shit. Made me a shit ton of money that day, turning people's computers back on. It's like, our computer went down. I said, no problem. I got that shit. So I made me some good money that day, man. So, you know, the solar flare did me good. Because I was turning on everybody's business computers, and businesses will pay good money to get their shit up and running fast. So,
All right. So let's go back here. All right. So that was a couple days ago. Let's go. This one is from the big stream we're going to be checking out. This is where he's trying to get Solar Marshal, who can barely stay awake for whatever reasons, to be his witness in court, possibly. It's LULZSUIT. It's a few minutes long, folks, and then we're going to get into the LULZSUIT, Part 6. Well, Part 3 for us, Part 6 on Nats in the Pizza. And let's get into it. Put this back.
turn on your...
Oh. Here we go. Folks.
Hey, send a link to Solar again, because I saw him in the chat. He wants to join in.
Do what now?
Send Solar Marshal the link, because I saw him in the chat. He wants to join in.
Oh. Dude, Solar, turn on your goddamn Skype. I put it in your Skype.
Here he is. Here it comes.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot your eye down.
Solar.
In my arms. I'm in love.
And we lost him again. Fuck.
Love that is true.
Solar.
Boom, 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 boom. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. When you walk.
There he goes again.
And you talk that talk. You knock me out.
Solar.
Right off of my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot your eye down.
And there he went again. Fuck.
In my arms. I'm in love with you. Love that is true. Boom, 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 boom.
Say something.
The way you walk. I like the way you talk. When you walk that walk.
Solar.
And you talk that talk. You knock me out.
Needles are back. And so, yeah, man. What goes around comes around.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot your eye down. Take you in my arms. I'm in love with you.
What the fuck?
Love that is true.
What the fuck?
Boom, 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 boom. I like
Let me ask you this, Solar. Since you're right next door in Pennsylvania, would you care to testify in court if it gets down to that?
Oh, I'd love to come down there, man. Yeah, call me in there. I'll come to court. Yeah. What do I need to do? Come down and say, what do you need? What do
All
I
you need to do is just come down and get on the witness stand and say what you know.
Oh,
That's
that
it.
would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
down
it.
there.
That's all
Sure
you got to
will.
do.
Sure
Now,
will. That'd be
now
great.
the other side would probably grill you, you know.
Vaughn, are
Sorry,
you
Zach.
going to be the one that asks me questions? That would be epic, right?
Well, I'll ask you questions too, but they'll probably get to ask you first.
I
that's
mean, they're
usually
going to
how it
ask me
works.
stuff like how big my penis is and stuff like that and shit like that, or what?
Well, the defense usually gets to ask first. Okay, so what they'll do, their attorney will ask you a battery of questions about me and about what you know about me and about the fucking trolls, and then you just answer truthfully. That's all you got to do. Just answer truthfully. Then it'll be my turn to ask you some questions, and then that's it. You're out of there.
that is true. Boom, 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 boom. I like the way you walk. I like the
They stole guns out of my house. They stole guns out of this house. That's 2 felonies. He walked into court with 2 fraudulent documents. That's 2 more felonies. That's 4. Then he goes into court and commits perjury. That's a misdemeanor. However, he paid people to manipulate a court of law, which is a felony. All right. And he did that 5 times. So that's 5 more felonies. Then he went into district court and tried to get me killed through the court, at least on 5 occasions. That's attempted murder. Attempted murder is 5 more felonies. James Arnold Frost is done. stick a fork in him, he's fucking done. There's no way he's going to win this case. There's no way he's going to get out of it. There's no way he's going to escape. Now, what Clay County does with him, I don't give a fuck. As long as I get the Sester property, I get my money, I get my kids, and I get CPS to leave me the fuck alone forever. Now, if I get those things, oh, yeah, and scrubbing the internet, scrubbing the computers, rather, of any information about me. Now, those 5 things are not that difficult, actually. They're really not. And I don't see anything unusual about requesting those things.
The Frosts are claiming that you owed them like $15K. Don't forget the statute limitations on that, eh?
Statute limitations on what?
The $15K, the Frosts, you owe the Frost.
Why would I pay the Frost $15,000 when the Frost has stole $32 million of my money in property? Why the fuck would I pay them? I would be a dumbass to pay them.
I believe it's 1,500, not 15,000. But folks, I digress.
Now I did pay their attorney. But I'm not paying them. They could go fuck themselves. I'm not paying them.
I know.
You don't pay somebody that steals from you. What kind of fucking morons are these assholes? You don't pay somebody that steals money out of your fucking home and out of your fucking bank account. That's you don't pay somebody.
I know that. I know. I was just saying statute of limitations.
So how many years was it active?
Statute of limitations is, well, in Canada, I think it's like 7 years or something.
Oh, 7 years.
So anything beyond, anything before 7 years.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not paying them anyway. You don't pay somebody that steals from you. You don't do that.
It's expired anyways. Statute of limitations.
I'm not paying somebody that fucking steals from me.
No, don't. But if
kiss my ass. Now I did pay their attorney. I shouldn't have paid his ass either.
No.
I won my case. Why the fuck am I paying them? I never figured that one out. Why the fuck do I have to pay their attorney when I'm the motherfucker that won the case? I still ain't figured that shit out.
Statute of limitations
ask for that
anyways.
money back too.
No, you don't have to.
I mean, seriously, when I won my case in district court, but then I got to pay their fucking lawyer? Since
you
when?
shouldn't have to pay their lawyer.
I ain't never.
That does beg the question, Vaughn. Why is it that you had to pay their lawyer? Anyways.
Heard of that shit? Why do I have to pay their lawyer? Oh, no, I had to pay him. Judge said so even. And I'm like, well, now, wait a minute. Why the fuck do I pay their lawyer when I won the case? They should pay me, not the other way around. I'm gonna ask for that money back in Judge House's court. I'm gonna ask for it all back.
Just say there was a mistrial and you statute of limitations. Say the word statute of limitations when you go.
Well, they ain't gonna bring that up anyway. They're not gonna bring that up.
It's a legal thing.
They're not gonna have a chance because as soon as I walk through them fucking double doors, I'm gonna call for a summation right then and there, man. I'm gonna call for this fucker to end right then and there. I mean, the fucker walks into family court and commits perjury. Then he pays other people to go into family court and commit perjury. Pays people in Burning Springs, pays people in Oneida to lie in court or to lie to CPS or whatever. Then he goes into fucking district court with not one but 2 fraudulent documents. You know, well, there's 2 automatic felonies right fucking there. Then he steals guns out of my house, out of my mom's house. That's 2 more felonies. Now, granted, the perjury shit ain't felony, but, you know, but those were. So that's 4 felonies right fucking there. 36 counts of child endangerment. Each one of them is a felony. Each one of them carries a life sentence. 20 counts of elder abuse. Each one is a felony. Each one carries a life sentence. So I think Mr. Frost, if he's smart, will keep his fucking mouth shut and keep it off of me. Because if he don't, I'm going to slap that shit right on his fucking ass. And then he can spend multiple life sentences behind bars. And don't think that I won't do it because I can do it. See, these fucking YouTube trolls don't know. They're going to get slapped with 36 counts of child endangerment and 20 counts of elder abuse. That's multiple life sentences. They're not ever getting out of jail. None of these fucking YouTube trolls are. They're going to be put in jail for life. And they're too fucking stupid to understand that. But they won't be stupid when the judge tells them, see you bye, you're going to jail for life. and 100 goddamn life sentences. Yeah, you ain't never coming out. I don't give a fuck if you grow wings. You're not getting out of that fucking jail cell ever. Okay. Because each one of those child endangerment charges carries a life sentence and is an automatic felony. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Look it up right now, Cisco. See if I ain't telling the truth. Look it up right now. See if I ain't telling the truth. Because I don't want these fuckers coming back later. Oh, Von Helton wasn't telling the truth. So we're going to do it live. We're going to pull a Bill O'Reilly and do it live. Cisco's going to look it up. I'm not going to look it up. That way you can't accuse me of shit.
I'm not sure
will look
what
it up. See if I'm right. I want you to look up on the internet whether a child endangerment charge is a felony.
Okay, should be a class D or A is 20 to 50 years.
What's that?
Class D or A is 20 to 50 years.
20 to 50 years. Okay, so it
Basically
isn't necessarily. Well, I mean, 20 to 50 years. That's almost a life sentence.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's almost a life sentence. 20 to 50 years. Okay, is it a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's probably felony.
It's
punishment.
felony. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I was right. Now look up elder abuse charge in the United States. See if it's a felony. See if it's a life sentence.
Financial elder abuse leading to more than $950 in losses could be a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on the findings of the court.
Financial. Well, considering the fact they took $32 million, I think it's going to be a felony.
Pretty much.
Saying. All right, but now financial, yes, but what about
definitely
physical?
More than $950?
What about physical and mental? Because he fucked with her mind all the time, and I can prove it. Because I'll just start ferrying witnesses into court. Hey, yep. She said he said he did it. So I just keep ferrying witnesses after witnesses after witnesses after witnesses.
It could be 5 years in prison or a $5,000 fine. I'm not sure which one I'm looking at.
5 years in prison seems kind of small for elder abuse, bro.
It's probably more than that. So I can't find
Here,
it.
let me look it up. All
right, I'll be right back. Anyways.
I already got proven right on the child abuse shit anyway, or child endangerment shit anyway. So, okay, elder abuse is third degree.
Just to put this out there as well, he wants to pull witnesses from these nursing homes that he worked in. Now, how long ago was it they worked in these nursing homes? And we know what do you think the average age of someone in a fucking nursing home is, folks? Do you think any of these witnesses are even alive? I mean, I know I'm entertaining something completely ridiculous. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter anyways, right? You just can't bring people in and say, yeah, she said it. Like, I mean, a little more to it than that, Vaughn. Which brings up another thing. Folks, I don't think this is going to even see court. I've mentioned this before. They're going to look at this paperwork and just, like I said, like, there's got to be an ethical concern here, right? There's got to be, they got to read this and just be like, this guy is just, the cheese has done slipped off this man's cracker, right? I hesitate to do it, folks, because I know we shouldn't use the R word anymore. But I think in this particular case, I wouldn't be surprised if they have a big red rubber stamp down at the courthouse where they just stamp this retarded. This is just so, like, folks, this is just so, there's no way they're going to let this go through.
Felony. And it is, oh shit, you were right. It's 5 years in prison and $5,000 fine. What the fuck? That seems kind of low. But it is a third degree. Okay, felony conviction is 4 years in jail and $10,000 fine. Of course, that's it kind of varies from state to state. It seems kind of low, though. 5 years? It seems kind of low. But 4 to 5 years in prison seems awful low, and 5,000 seems awful low. But whatever. Anyway, I was right. It's a third degree felony. So
here he is.
But anyway, yeah, I'm going to ask for what they call a summary judgment, which means I'm going to ask for the judge to end it right then and there because he walked into district court with 2 fraudulent documents. He walked into family court committing perjury because he had absolutely no proof that. I mean, seriously, I'm a fucking upperclassman. Am I going to send my kids to school covered in urine and feces? Of course not. A
No,
fucking
that was
street beggar
bullshit.
wouldn't do that to their kids.
Vaughn
So I
is
sure as fuck
Vaughn
ain't.
is an upperclassman, folks. He's an upperclassman. Let's put that back just a little bit.
Covered in urine and feces?
Oh,
Of course not.
and a little more.
Because he had absolutely no proof that.
Here we
you
go,
know,
folks.
I mean, seriously, I'm a fucking upperclassman. Am I going to send my kids to school covered in urine and feces? Of course not. A
No,
fucking
that was
street beggar
bullshit.
wouldn't do that to their kids. So I sure as fuck ain't. So I mean, yeah, it's all bullshit. He committed perjury, and then he paid people to go into court and commit perjury again, all without no evidence. They got no evidence that my kids were covered in urine and feces. Covered, mind you, in urine and feces. That's what they said. And I would
Recent
never
stuff-
send my kids to school
Recent
like that
stuff,
ever.
Vaughn, or-
Anyway, I'm going to go into court. I'm going to ask for summary judgment because I'm not going to let them drag this shit out. No, I'm not. I'm going to ask for summary judgment. And
What's the summary judgment? Just a quick judgment for less money?
summary judgment is where the judge makes a decision right then and there based on the circumstances. And
Have
the
you
fact
given him the
is, he
evidence
walked
of all
in-
the money that's owed to you and stuff, all the money?
I'm requesting to get it all back.
$32,460.26, isn't it?
Yeah, crack me up. I'm requesting to get it all back. I'm going to get the $32,141,535.52. And by God, don't forget that 52 cents, folks. It's important. But anyway, I want to get the 32 million, and I'm going to get my kids. I'm going to get the Sester property, which they kicked me off of unceremoniously, and anything of value that they have to pay off the 32 million, they're going to have to give it to me. Sorry, that's how that shit works.
They might have to all go get jobs and pay you off, you know.
They'll have to go get jobs and pay me off. Correct. Or well, unless Clay, I don't know how Clay County wants to do it. If Clay County wants to write me a check, then they would actually have to pay back Clay County, not me. I'm going to get everything they own. I'm going to get everything they own because they've been spending that money like water. How do you think they're affording this big, expensive attorney with my money? James Orfrost is on welfare. Larry's on welfare. Ronnie Ray's on welfare. Jeff's on welfare and Junior's on welfare. So now how are they affording a big, expensive lawyer? How are they affording all these cars and four wheels and renovating that whole Sester property back here in the back? How are they doing all that shit? They doing it with my money. That's how they do it.
So just so we're clear, folks, because
they're going to have...
Randolph Bugglethorpe has just donated $2 through Super Chat. He's a royal peasant. A cowboy royal.
A cowboy royale. Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. VONHELTON is he's a cowboy of sorts, that's for sure. Toilet bowl cowboy. But anyways, that aside, there's just so many things. First of all, VONHELTON wants his right to a speedy trial, but he also at the same time wants the judge to deny the defendant's right to defend themselves or counter it. Right? Let's just put that into perspective. Let that soak in for a minute. Now he's going down the list of frauds that are on welfare. So think about this, folks. These people have stolen $32 million. And what do? They use it to renovate their double wides and their houses on Crane Creek. This is akin to, I always make the joke, if VONHELTON ever became president, his first order, the first thing he would do is raise his welfare check. You know, it's the same kind of, it's the shit abyss, folks. Welcome to the shit abyss.
Have to pay back everything, whether they like it or not. Sucks to be them. Well, the thing that upsets me is that when he walked into that courtroom and committed perjury with absolutely no proof whatsoever that my kids went to school covered in urine and feces, he should have been arrested by the bailiff. Likewise, when he went into district court and produced not one but two fraudulent documents, the bailiff should have arrested him for that. But nobody did. I don't know why. I'm not going to speculate. It's not my place. I'm just going to go on. I'm going to get this shit done. I'm going to throw them in fucking prison if I can. But, you know, now this particular situation's a civil case. But, you know, any information that's found out in this civil case can lead to a grand jury, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, at this point, I really don't give a fuck what they do with the Frost.
James Frost, the old Frost, he's got to be getting old, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
No. I'm not saying that for that purpose. I'm saying that he may make some mistakes and tell the truth. You know what I mean? That's in your favor, is what I'm getting at.
You understand him manipulating my mother into leaving them student loans hanging over me like a sword of Damocles, to where that I was in debt my entire fucking life as a result?
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that to somebody? Okay, that was pure fucking evil. There's no getting around that. That was pure fucking evil. And then manipulating my mother into selling the family businesses out from underneath me and my first wife, Pamela. What was that all about, Alfie? And then more recently, he gets mom to sell all my daddy's shit. My dad had a brand new Buick. What is it? Buick Escalade, I think it's called. Brand spanking new, man.
Is it a Buick Enclave? Maybe is it a Buick Enclave? I believe we're dealing with.
I forget the name of it. Anyway,
it's a sport utility deal.
No. This was a luxury car.
Sure, it's not the Enclave, because the Escalade is made by Cadillac.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, the point is, it was a luxury car by Buick. It was brand spanking new. I mean, it still had the new car smell and everything. And fucking piece of shit down the road here got her to sell that Buick right out from underneath me, sell daddy's house, sell all of his shit. I never got nothing to my daddy except a couple of guns. And then they got fucking Jeff and Junior to come in my house and take the guns away too. I never got nothing from my father.
What happened to you was terrible.
I never got nothing from my father because of that.
They have Encore.
He needs to be held accountable for all that shit. Okay, it's Buick LeSabre. It was decked to the nines, had every fucking option, brand spanking new. But it was a Buick LeSabre, 2005 Buick LeSabre, and he got mom to sell. He got mom to sell all of daddy's stuff, not just the Buick. He got her to sell daddy's truck, got her to sell the Buick, got her to sell the house. Everything my daddy had. She got James Arnold Frost got, because I went to her and said, "Who told you to sell my daddy's stuff? That's supposed to come to me." "Oh, James Arnold Frost told me to sell it." I said, "James Arnold Frost didn't take real estate in school. I did."
Yeah.
You know, of course, by then it's too late. She'd already sold the shit.
Yeah. That's a damn shame,
James Arnold Frost did that for a fact. Not my opinion, for a fact.
Yeah,
in fact, he's been doing that to her all this time for years, manipulating her against her own son for years. Why? I don't know. I ain't done fuck all to that motherfucker. I ain't done shit to him. I hardly ever said 2 words to him in Ohio. The only time I ever met Jim Frost in Ohio was at a family reunion, and even then I barely said 2 words to the man. So why is he coming against me this whole fucking time? I don't know. Nor do I care. Because at this point, the only thing that matters to me is getting my kids back, getting my money back, and getting back the Sester property. Everything else is gravy. And like I said, whatever Clay County wants to do with the Frosts, they want to throw the Frosts in hell cell, that's fine. They want to put them on a slow boat to China, that's fine. They want to give them a courtesy ride to London and put them on a bus back to Ohio, that's fine too. I care not. As long as I get my shit. And like I said, I'm also going to put in there that CPS is going to have a restraining order against their ass so that these motherfuckers never do this shit to me ever again, or anybody else for that matter, but especially me. I think my family has suffered enough. What a bunch of shit. Oh, we're going to take a phone call from fucking New Zealand or fucking Scotland? Are you fucking high? How the fuck is somebody in New Zealand going to know what the fuck's going on in Kentucky? Oh, they ain't. If they're not here in my house personally observing it, they shouldn't take the call. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Doesn't matter. Like I said, as long as I get my kids back, get my fortune back, and get the Sester property back, I'm good. I'm good. They can do whatever the fuck they want to the Frost. I care not. This should have never been allowed. Well, it should have never been allowed to go to trial. I mean, as soon as he walks in, Mom looks at that document and says, I never signed that. I never authorized that. And why the bailiff didn't immediately arrest him, I do not know.
Did that happen recently here? Did he say that?
So I remember years ago VONHELTON crying about the house and the Buick in particular. He was so hurt that it wasn't just given to him, right? So back in the day, he just talked about a cousin or a relative. See, then he would acknowledge that they were related. And he was so mad, he was talking like it was given to them or whatever. But obviously it was a legal sale, even by his own admission. His mother, who had every right to sell that property, which was hers, by the way, as I understand it, legally sold it to someone. He actually expects the judge, the court, to reverse a legal sale because it wasn't deemed fair. It wasn't fair to VONHELTON because he thought he should have gotten everything because it was once occupied by his father. Can you imagine the bizarro world where a court would actually even entertain any of this? Any of it? Why, yes, Mr. Helton, I'll sign it right now. It was not fair. So even though you bought the property legally and have been living there for a number of years, VONHELTON, here's the sister property back. James Arnold Frost, you'll be escorted to Hell Cell.
That was back when he first
Bailiff, take him away.
About it.
When's the last time y'all been to court?
He came in with an eviction notice. And Mom looks at that and says, "That's not my signature," and it wasn't. I looked at it; it was not.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
And she said, "I never authorized that." And so at that point, James Arnold Frost should have been grabbed by the bailiff and thrown in a fucking prison cell, but he wasn't. So I don't know why.
Oh
I don't care at this point, though. You know, the only thing that matters to me is getting my kids back, getting my fortune back, putting a restraining order on CPS, a permanent one, and getting the sister property. If I can get those 4 things taken care of, I'm golden. I don't care about
That's
anything
all.
else. Oh,
That's all. He just wants the court to award him $32 million that he can't prove ever existed. Reverse the legal sale of a property because he doesn't think it's fair. Reverse a decision against the state. Well, I was originally in favor of the state, to remove the children, reverse an adoption process, tear the kids from a stable family environment to put back into the death grips of VONHELTON and his fucking double wide. I don't even remember what the fucking 4th one was when we make his wife sane and thin again. Like, what? I don't get it. Like, it's just this guy, and then he'll be happy. Guess what? You know, I'm going to fill out one of these fucking forms, and I'm going to say Abe Lincoln owed me $15 trillion, and, you know, I want to be king of the world, and I want to, you know, set up my living room in the Oval Office. I'm taking over the White House. As long as I get that, I'm happy. You know, it's not too much to ask, right?
never mind. 5th thing.
Here we go.
All these fucking computers in Kentucky be scrubbed.
Oh.
Every goddamn one of them.
Was that the one that he was saying had information he was a pedo? Remember he was freaking out about the pedo test and said their computer was full of stuff that the trolls fed them about being a pedo? Is that what he's talking about? Scrubbing all these computers?
Get new ones.
When I call somebody to come out and clean the house and I get cussed out and hung up on, yeah, there's a fucking problem. So every fucking computer in Kentucky gets scrubbed. I'm not to be mentioned on any computer in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good job for their attorney. That'll keep their attorney busy.
You know, Vaughn, you got a really good positive attitude finally. Before
Well, the thing of it is that I
you
can't
were iffy, now you're up. You're way up, man.
Well, the thing is, I can't lose. I mean, he walked into court with 2 fake documents. That's a fact. That's not my opinion.
You know why he can fake documents? Because they're scared of losing.
Well, the thing of it is, fake documents is an automatic felony. So they stole guns out of my house. They stole guns out of this house. That's 2 felonies. He walked into court with 2 fraudulent documents. That's 2 more felonies. That's 4. Then he goes into court and commits perjury. That's a misdemeanor. However, he paid people to manipulate a court of law, which is a felony. All right. And he did that 5 times. So that's 5 more felonies. Then he went into district court and tried to get me killed through the court, at least on 5 occasions. That's attempted murder. Attempted murder is 5 more felonies. James Arnold Frost is done. Stick a fork in him. He's fucking done. There's no way he's going to win this case. There's no way he's going to get out of it. There's no way he's going to escape. Now, what Clay County does with him, I don't give a fuck. As long as I get the Sester property, I get my money, I get my kids, and I get CPS to leave me the fuck alone forever. Now, if I get those things, oh, yeah, and scrubbing the internet, scrubbing the computers, rather, of any information about me. Now, those 5 things are not that difficult, actually. They're really not. And I don't see anything unusual about requesting those things because they're mine to begin with. I mean, he literally got Mom to kick me off my own damn property. I was living over there on the ancestor property. That was my home.
That shows what's called elderly manipulation.
Elderly manipulation or coercion is considered a form of elder abuse. Yes, it fucking is.
Elderly coercion is the same as kidnapping the mind. Did you know that?
Yes, it is, actually. Well, what do you think he did to her? He was using.
Well, I know he did.
That's right, MK Ultra. What do you think he was using on her? He was using MK Ultra. I mean, seriously, a businesswoman of 35 years is making shit tons of money every month. Okay, we had 500 beds in Center Haven and 200 beds in Helton's. She was making shit tons of money, bro. She was driving around in a new Lincoln Town Car every year.
Yeah,
not leased either. Bought. She paid for it with cash. Okay, so yeah, she was making shit tons of money. She was doing great. The businesses were doing great. The state of Ohio had given us accolades out the ass. Thanks to me in part, because I was making sure all the paperwork was squared away. And so, you know, but yet out of the blue, literally out of the blue, out of fucking nowhere, she suddenly decides to sell the businesses to a man in Columbus that didn't even fucking want them. The guy testified later that he didn't even want the businesses. He didn't even fucking want them. He said she literally forced them on him. Okay, well, who does that? What business person would throw away perfectly good businesses that are making shit tons of money? Nobody. Which means the only answer is that he manipulated her. That's the only answer. There is no other answer because business people don't act that way. No business person acts that way. So yeah, he manipulated her. There's no doubt. There's no question. And like I said, I got 500 fucking employees in Center Haven alone that I can bring into court and testify. Yep, she said James Frost did it. And I'll just start ferrying witnesses in one at a time. I mean, if they're going to lie in court and say that it never happened, that's great. I'll just start ferrying people into court over and over and over again. Yep, she said James Arnold Frost told her to do it. And I'll just ferry them in one at a time. 500 employees in Center Haven, and I think it was like 200, you know, because I think we had an employee per bed is how it worked out. But because we were in 3 shifts, it kind of, you know, it kind of lessened that way. But anyway, but yeah, shit tons of people, and they were all there. Okay, the entire staff of Center Haven was there. The entire staff of Helton's was there. Yes, even 3rd shift. They were all there.
All right, hang on. We got something. Bobcat. Who's this?
Oh, hey, this is Bobcat. How you guys doing?
As long as you're playing, what's up?
Well, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give some of my thoughts on the legal case and kind of bounce them off Vaughn and you know if I can provide any insight. But what I think is going to happen, Vaughn, is that Stivers, he's going to file a counterclaim, and then he's going to file a motion for summary judgment on all your claims, and then he's going to get judgment. And then that's how the Frosts are actually going to get your property in the end. The prophecy of James Arnold Frost is gonna come true.
Better Call Saul.
Anyway, no, he's not. He's not going to call. He's not going to file a counterclaim. He can't file a counterclaim because when I walk in them doors, I'm going to file for summary judgment right then. So he's not going to get the chance to file for a counterclaim. But how's he going to counterclaim? James Arnold Frost walked into district court with 2 fake documents. That's not in dispute. That's a matter of court record. Okay, so he's done. There's nothing that they can do. They're going now, whether they go to jail or not, I don't know, because this is not a criminal case. This is a civil case. You know, the criminal case comes afterwards if Clay County chooses to do so. But this is a civil case to recover my shit that the Frost illegally detained and put in an offshore bank instead of putting it in the estate account.
An offshore bank, folks. All right, so we're tucking this away. That's the LULZSUIT drama so far. This is where we're at. Thanks again to Nats and the Pizza. I'll throw out a link here. I know Lusty threw out a link earlier, but there we go. We got Nats back in action there, keeping his finger on the pulse, really. And I appreciate that, so we don't have to sift. But speaking of sifting, I'm looking here at Vaughn's Odyssey. I do see there was a morning coffee 2 days ago. He's been relatively inactive. Let me see Rumble. What's going on Rumble here? 5 hours ago. I'll let you guys decide, because I don't mind, because this one was pretty short. I don't mind sticking around for a little bit longer, and we can skim through Odyssey, or we could skim through Rumble. Maybe you guys have already seen this and know which one is which one's better. So let's say 1 for Odyssey, 2 for Rumble. Folks, I'll let it catch up. In the meantime, what do we do here? Okay, let's listen to VONHELTON claim that I want everyone dead.
Before large volcanic eruptions throw massive amounts of about this very issue.
Folks,
so
1
when you
or 2?
start to cough and die because you don't have no sunlight, because you're dying from lack of vitamin D, you need to go find Ernie Chrysler and kick his motherfucking fat ass. Don't you? Yeah, you do. And all of his troll buddies on top of it, because they're the ones that are allowing the Biden administration to do this today. Yes, they fucking are. The YouTube trolls are literally going to get you killed. Yes, they fucking are. And every motherfucking one of them need their goddamn ass beat for it. Every fucking one of them. But it might not still be too late. If everybody will get on the fucking horn to their congressman or senator, their government official, whoever that may be if you're overseas, and call them and say, hey, no, I don't want to die. I don't want the sun blotted out. I want Bill Gates fucking arrested, and I want his ass thrown in either a mental institution or a fucking prison. That's where he belongs. The man is certifiably fucking insane.
All right. Folks, I think the 2s have it. So let's see what went on 5 hours ago with John and Vaughn. Let's skip all this bullshit. Skip all... Oh, here we go.
You got the goddamn clot shot.
Oh, here we go.
Got this?
What? No.
One of the Rothschilds died. I thought you would be all over. I think it was yesterday.
What?
Oh, hallelujah.
One of the big... We're going to have to go... Let me Google that real quick.
We're going to have to celebrate. It's what we're going to have.
We're going to have to celebrate, yeah.
Listen. What did I tell you? I told you in 3 years, they're going to start dropping dead. And that's exactly what's happened. Even the fucking trolls can't deny that one. Right, trolls? Yeah, you fucking lying pieces of shit. Yeah, he never said that. Go back and watch the old videos,
the trolls.
Bitch.
Fuck the goddamn trolls. Jacob Rothschild, banker, who broke
Jacob
his...
is dead.
From his fable family, dies at 87.
87.
Dropping dead,
That isn't
man.
exactly old.
Wow, what a shock. 87. What a shock, though. 87. No, that's pretty up there, Vaughn. That's pretty up there. I mean, I don't think that's... Anyways. I can try to make it bigger. Some of these sites, I know, like, I can't remember which one was Odyssey or one of them. Every time I, like, full screen it, it started running all real slow and choppy, and I can try it full screen. Hopefully it'll run. If it runs okay, we'll keep it on full screen.
That's Joe Biden's age.
Dude, my mom didn't die until 91, and the only reason she's dead is because Larry gave her the goddamn...
Oh, here we go. No, we got to skip past that. But 91's a pretty healthy age, even in modern times. Like, let's be real here.
If she hadn't done that, she'd still be trucking. The workshop in the game, so my slot in the workshop now shows up, and now I'm starting to... somebody wanted me to do prefabs. Okay, well, what's a prefab? A prefab is where you do the whole goddamn house as one piece.
Yeah,
and then you just
told me about that.
On the ground. Well, The problem with that is that these houses are big, you know, and unwieldy. And not only that, but, you know, it was just a pain in the ass. And I tried to make the whole damn thing. Actually, I didn't even make the whole thing. I just made all the walls and shit. And I run them all through the paces and stuff. I couldn't even get through the doorway. It's like, well, fuck. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do a modular home where you have chunks, where it's in pieces, you know. You have like a living room part here, and then the kitchen part, and then
Why don't you do that? Yeah, you have one set up corner piece, hallway.
Oh, no one cares.
Dining room.
No one cares. No one cares.
It's a big garage, bro.
That must be a huge.
I ain't got to worry about all that bullshit.
Default Fallout, to be honest with you. I mean,
No
I'm not
one cares.
I'm not going to try to put the team out in Zeta Max, but
an angle when it
Right.
was cutting through the wind, you know, and you know, some people swear that they got better gas mileage that way. So I don't know, you know, but I don't understand this, you know, and you know, maybe it's just something that they do for show.
it's just not. It's a culture thing, Vaughn. It's not.
It's a culture thing, I guess. Yeah. So, but I don't, you know, I'm not going to destroy a car that I spent thousands of dollars on. I'm just not going to do that. But yeah, this is a Street Muscle magazine. Excellent fucking magazine. Learn all kinds of cool shit, and I love it. I love the magazine. It's great.
You're into cars, so that's up your alley.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Fucking awesome. They got nice merch too, by the way. They really do. Muscle cars of the 60s and 70s. There you go. But yeah, man, it's a great magazine. I love it. Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. Anyway.
Yeah, go figure. We got good news, man. Jacob Rothschild fucking dropping dead.
Hey, any day a Rothschild dies is a great
That's a good day, yeah.
That's a great fucking day.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about that, Vaughn.
I didn't actually. Maybe that.
I'm surprised you're not I thought you would be the first fucker to know about that.
Well, maybe the gods just wanted you to tell me too, you know?
Yeah. That's
But
true.
anyway, let me go. I'm gonna go fix me a burger.
I had me a good burger.
You
Rub it in the
fucking
troll's
threw them
face.
burgers in my face yesterday, so now I gotta have me a burger.
Thank you. You're gonna rub it in my face now.
Exactly. That's the plan. That's the plan, man.
That's the plan, Stan. Oh, nothing like a good burger, man. Nothing like a good burger. Since Vaughn is going to say, but I don't think we should be able to vote for everything and decide everything politically. So there are just some issues that shouldn't be about politics. You know, marriage is one of them. I think marriage is a ceremony that's usually religious. So therefore, because America has a separation between religion and the government, maybe it's a good thing that we don't get involved at all. You know, I don't know. Or maybe we need a constitutional amendment that says what marriage actually is and piss everyone off.
Right.
What do you think, Vaughn? You make a constitutional amendment?
We may have. Well, who would have thought that a group of people, liberals, leftists, that type of people,
Yeah.
would get out and
Remember, these are uber conservative, staunch, patriotic, conservative constitutionalists. And don't you dare touch that Constitution unless you want to make an amendment to, put things of our persuasion in there. If it's something we agree with, okay, you can fuck with the Constitution, but
Hallelujah, praise Jesus. We both got fucked with no move. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah.
Johnny Blackstone donated $10 through Super Chat. Do you think these two would like each other if they ever met in person?
that would be interesting. I think actually, if John thought they were going to meet in person, I think he'd have major anxiety. I think he'd put up the show for a little bit, but I think he'd look for reasons to ditch Vaughn. I mean, let's be honest. He hangs out with Vaughn because he's got no one else, and Vaughn gets views for his little fucking channel. When he tries to do stuff by himself, it's a matter of a month or two. Then he's doing the Goodbye World videos. It was all for nothing. Shutting her down. Moving on to the big stream in the sky. See you on the other side. All that kind of bullshit. Right? So, it would be interesting. I don't know how long John would tolerate the stench. I think each other's... Well, I would give John credit because I think that probably because he does at least have a female roommate, that she probably makes him, wash and stay relatively BO-free. But Vaughn, he's just... he doesn't even smell his own stink anymore. So it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting, folks.
Into society and literally try to turn every good thing in America upside down.
Right. Like how they take rainbows that is about God's promise to never flood the earth in the Bible, something that's beautiful, something that's wonderful, into something that's perverted, into sodomy. They took a rainbow that's about God's promise to never destroy the world into fucking another guy. Yes.
Yeah. What
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
Okay.
But the thing of it is that you have people that are determined to destroy every good thing in America, and they did, and now we're seeing the fruits of it.
We see the fruits of it. Yep.
And so you have to sit there and wonder, why these people, why. Well, you have to sit there and wonder why these people are so motivated to do that shit. And the only thing I can
because they themselves are demonic.
Demonic, yeah. That's the only thing I can come up with. I mean, why would you destroy every good thing in a country that you supposedly love? Well, you wouldn't. It's just like when Obama got up on stage, and you probably remember this. I don't know if you do, but I remember it quite vividly because I started screaming at my monitor. But Obama gets up on stage. He says, "I'm going to fundamentally transform the United States."
Right, I remember that.
And I'm like, now wait a minute. Wait a second. If you love America,
he's saying the quiet part out loud. He's saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, he said the quiet part out loud because if you love America, why the fuck do you need to fundamentally transform the shit? Oh, wait, you don't. You don't. If you love the country, why the fuck you need to change a damn thing?
It should be. You should love it for the way it is.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there screaming at my monitor as soon as he got that out of his mouth. I'm like, uh-oh, here it comes, folks. Because there's shit coming. Now, shitstorm's about to come. And you know what? I ended up being right. Fucker left us $19 trillion in debt, more than all previous presidents combined. He started the race.
Obama turned out to be a real piece of dog.
Just so you know, the echo issue is on their end. It's because J-Dubs isn't using a headset. There's nothing I can do about it.
Obama really did turn out to be one of the worst presidents we have.
He did more than Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton ever dreamed of as far as stirring up race.
Yeah.
He put Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton to shame. Starting up the race bullshit again. And the bitch of it was before Obama went into office, it was almost completely gone. I heard even black folks saying that. It was almost completely gone. And then Obama gets in there and stirs the shit all right up again. And it's like, fuck.
Riling people's feathers. Yeah.
So so there we are, and him not even a goddamn American. That pisses me off.
That's it. That's the real shonda of it all. That guy was allowed to become president of the United States.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have been. That's the thing. He should not have been allowed. The DNC has had a history of putting the wrong people in as president of the United States. All right, Bill Clinton, a wife cheater, a womanizer, wife cheater.
Yeah, you go preach. Yeah, he's just a fucking selling us out to NAFTA. Took all jobs, shoved it down the fucking drain with NAFTA.
Correct.
Oh man.
And
that guy, he was a fucking piece of garbage. Yeah.
That was under Bush, wasn't it? The Patriot Act?
NAFTA was Bill Clinton's brainchild.
Yeah, but Patriot Act was Bush, wasn't it?
The Patriot Act, yes, was George Bush.
Yeah, that was Bush. Yeah, but
George Bush was a piece of garbage too.
George Bush. Well, I warned people. I said George Bush is a globalist. Don't put him in there. And everybody fucking ignored me, as they usually do. Oh, who cares what VONHELTON says? Okay, well, stop listening. And then you're gonna wake up.
Clean the
one day and
goddamn
say,
wax out of your fucking ears.
Well, here's the thing: they're gonna wake up one day and they're gonna say, "What the fuck happened to America?" Well, you should have been listening to me. If you'd have been listening to me all this time, America wouldn't be in the shithole it's in. I guarantee it.
Right,
It's just like this Q shit. Oh, trust the plan, trust the plan, trust the plan. Well, now wait a minute. Why should I trust
is what got us
plan?
here.
Wait a minute. Why should I trust a plan that I don't have any proof exists, that I've never seen any results from, positive or negative? So why should I trust this fucking plan? Oh, because somebody said so? No. You trust. What did Ronald Reagan say? Trust but verify. Okay, it's good to trust things, but you need to verify that shit. Make sure it's legit. Okay, what evidence has Q provided? None. Absolutely no proof.
Absolutely fucking
for
dick
anything.
all.
And I saw a video the other day that was an excellent fucking video about Q. Let me see if I can find that. We'll watch it together. Because that was
I love a good
awesome
fucking Q video. Yeah,
that was an awesome fucking video. Let me see if I can find that some of it. Because that was an awesome fucking video. It was great. And we'll watch that. Because it was an awesome fucking video. Let's see here. Oh, hang on, my burgers are.
You got it. Hanging on. I'm hanging on.
Burgers by the Von.
I was recently at a conference in Romania.
There's still commercials that I see on TV. Come and take a clat shot. Come and take a clat shot. I mean,
good.
are they cut down when he says fucking go out and take your clat? Vaughn, I don't know if you just I don't know if you heard this. Good news. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., even though he's running for president, he's still active and he sued, I think it was the state of New York, because it found out that they weren't cleaning the water. We're drinking this tap water, and the government is claiming that it's cleaning the water, and they weren't cleaning the water. He sued to make them to do what they're supposed to do. Only person, I mean, things like this, it gives me hope that he can do something. Right? Little things like that, proving that the government is poisoning us, proving to us with lawsuits that the government is a bunch of fucking lying sacks of shit. I mean, it's great. This is great. So this is just, I mean, we need people like that. I don't know why on earth that Donald Trump doesn't fucking come out against the fucking vaccine. Maybe in his fucking delusional mind that he thinks it's like a great thing. I don't know. Maybe
Rua Honey Badger donated 20,000 Indonesian rupiahs through Super Chat. Have a nice day for everyone except Vaughn.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And you have a great day and a better tomorrow, folks.
he thinks it helps him in the long run. Maybe he thinks people would vote for him. I don't know. But it is what it is. Now, Vaughn, what are you doing over there? You're typing away, man. You're typing away. What are you looking for?
I got a bunch of people that are assholes. The Constitution didn't exist in 1776. Okay, 1787. Fuck me. You knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about.
Well, the Declaration, the founding fathers declared independence in 1776. They didn't write the Constitution until after they won their independence, technically speaking, yes. But I think most people kind of know what you were saying. I think most people understand what you were saying, Vaughn.
Yeah.
They're haters, Vaughn. They're haters.
Well, yeah.
What do we got here? What can I show
find
here?
That fucking video, and because it's a damn good video.
And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people.
And deep state leaders, which never happened, and the end of the Democratic Party in 2018, who actually went on to win the House that year. And if years of fake predictions start to get you down, don't worry. Trust the plan. The best part of this PSYOP is you believe you're in a PSYOP, except that's not the PSYOP you're actually in. purge your justice system, and rat fuck this election. QAnon. Nothing can stop what's coming, because you'll be sitting on your ass when it does.
Does fucking someone like Todd Malakote or fucking Secular Opinion, do they even Ernie Chrysler, do they even have a life? I mean, if they're on YouTube,
now they're stoked.
3-4
I was wondering, after priming themselves up on all that propaganda that they just wanted to watch, which the video with the blonde girl seemed to actually be mocking people like Vaughn, but because it was criticizing Q, they're blind to that. But now they're all pumped, right? They just watched all this fucking propaganda. They've fucking primed themselves up. And what are they going to talk about? They're going to cry about people like me and Todd, and let's take it right back, folks. Let's get context.
Fuck yeah, Burger by the Von, baby.
Mm-mm.
I really think, at first I would joke about that. That's why they hate us, because we eat on camera and stuff. But maybe it's really true. Maybe they just sit at home. They're abused by their mom or abused by their dad. They probably get fucking treated like shit at home. And they probably don't get fed. They probably don't even get to go outside. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're like, does fucking someone like Todd Malakote or fucking Secular Opinion, do they even Ernie Chrysler, do they even have a life? I mean, if they're on YouTube 3-4 hours a day, making 3-4 hour, 5-hour videos, not making fun of us. Do you even call that a life? Do they even have do they have loved ones that they see? Do they have people they talk to? Do they have friends? Do they have family? I don't think so. They can't.
In the almost 20 years that Secular Opinion has been harassing the fuck out of me and my family, I have never seen him with a friend or with a girlfriend or anything. I've never seen him outside.
So I'm not exaggerating.
You've been outside. I've been outside. Dan.
Well, obviously, the hours of video that is being produced every week is being greatly exaggerated. That aside, actually, I have made videos outside. Remember when I proved Canada and I went around and was shooting stuff? It's ridiculous, of course. And you talked to my girlfriend at the time, Team Firecrotch, that whole incident. How quickly they forget. But not that I would. Why would I? See, the whole point is, Vaughn, those of us on this side of the curtain realize we don't put our life out there, right? So it's not that we don't have lives. But if I thought these guys were more intelligent, I thought you'd think that they were trying to fish for information or bait you out to get stuff, right? But they're really just that dumb, right? And I just think the irony of two men that are basically isolated to their bedrooms every day making videos, and the only people that will eat with them are each other, have the gall to call out somebody else. I just think that's hilarious, but I digress, folks.
Dan's been outside. Everybody's been outside. Secular Opinion is we've never seen him outside.
Because I'm in a bunker.
We've never seen him with a girlfriend. We've never seen him with a friend. Palling around, just goofing off. Never.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I've hosted streams with other people. Like lots. You've been in them. You've been in the Google Hangouts. What the hell? If that's what you mean. But you mean, what, you want me to take a camera with me out with my friends if we go out for a beer? And shit, like why would I do that? Like, what?
I mean, if the video exists, great, show it to me, because I've never seen it ever. So
Yeah,
something's going on.
Something's going on. Yeah, I really, I joke, but I think maybe that's really what it comes down to. Envy. They're envious. They're fucking envious. They're jealous. We eat good. We eat pretty good. We eat the big burgers. We're living love and life. We're happy.
The tits don't lie, folks.
Ourselves, We're always trying to make ourselves better. That's another thing too. Me and you are always trying to improve ourselves. These people just wallow away in misery and pity every day.
Well,
they
hate, and so they want us to hate.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Now that is a part. Remember
that guy Nick? That guy Nick made like a fucking 8-hour video saying, "Oh, your farts on camera, farts on camera."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck off! You got nothing better to do, guy? You got nothing fucking better to do?
You're going to be 60 years old once, and when you hit 60, you'll wish to God that you could fart normally, because knowing your luck, you're probably going to get into some kind of fucking gastrointestinal problem or something, and end up with a fucking colostomy bag. So, don't be making fun of my farts, because the gods may see to it that you don't even fart, that you use a colostomy bag.
He might be shitting in a fucking bag for the rest of his life.
Right.
Who knows?
That's right. So you know, it's not a good idea to make fun of people, because the gods can come back on you on that. They absolutely could. You're supposed to respect others.
Especially respect the elders. You're supposed to respect your elders.
I mean, I know that. I get on.
Silver donated $5 through Super Chat. I've seen more of the people in this chat living than Vaughn.
That is true. That is true. Folks.
I'm here and I goof around a little bit. I do. But
nothing wrong about having fun, Vaughn. There's nothing wrong about having fun.
No. And the thing of it is that don't take my frivolity for foolishness, because you'll be wrong every time. As the old saying used to go, don't take my meekness for weakness, because it's not. You know. It is not, I assure you. But supposedly I've got some sort of fucking mortar thing going down here. Oh. It's even a real order. We were unable to deliver a parcel. Yeah, because I wasn't expecting one. That's why I'm going to report it for pitching. Another magazine you get for free in the email is Drag Zine, and that's going to come in handy when I start the diecast racing channel, because I'll be able to get actual interviews from race car drivers, and I'll be able to segue that into the race that I'm doing in the garage out there.
Wait, what? So VONHELTON thinks he's gonna get interviews with real race car drivers, and then segue into his little fucking diecast dinky cars out in his garage as he goes down like a little plastic slide and goes, number 9-1, like that. Golly,
I can't wait for you to get back to that.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Fun, man. Because now that I got this foam board, see, I can make some awesome track, man. I can make an awesome fucking track.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know, we were talking earlier about, cars needing to have a certain amount of clearance in order to, go down curves and go over bumps and shit like that. And it's interesting we brought that up, because I'm going to make a track out of this foam board, and I'm going to have it in such a way to where that, it's way up here, and and then they'll zip down the track, and I can have actual. It's going to look nice, man. It's going to look really, really fucking nice. It's going to be boss.
I bet. I mean, if any indication of what you made in the past, man, you've been kicking ass with the shit you've been making.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've only made good shit so far. So.
Yep. I gotta keep the birds out of the damn garage, though. They love to go in there and take a shit. I gotta keep the damn birds out of there.
The birds.
But other than that, I'm great. Other than that, though, I'm great. But
there's got to be something that you could put in there for them to fucking go away, to get them out.
Well, I just or maybe just find me some, find me like a a real thin sheet or something, or maybe even some crepe paper or something that I can put over it, something that's light. It just needs to keep the bird shit off. That's all. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. In fact, let me archive that because I'm going to need that. Um, Unions for illegals? What?
Oh God, what are you reading?
I got an email from for Kids and Country, and it says unions for illegals and anti-child policies. So let me see what it says here. Surely there isn't unions for illegals. I mean, holy shit, that would be the height of stupidity.
What are you talking about? The government gives them free housing. They give them free welfare. They give them everything, and then you work, and then me, I have to work for a fucking living. I have to basically pay taxes for these fucking people. So why wouldn't there be fucking unions for these fucking assholes? Why not?
Yeah, good
They
point.
fucking take everything else from me.
All right, it's from the Washington Examiner, and it says unions have changed their tune on illegal immigration.
I always love it when they cry about this shit in front of Vaughn, right? Because though Vaughn may be a legal citizen, and I'm not even trusting that this stuff about illegal, I'm pretty sure illegals have to go to court and shit. But anyways, that aside, to actually cry about fucking how you have to pay for welfare recipients to VONHELTON. I mean, they're folks.
Even the legacy media is now acknowledging what's been painfully obvious for years. The southern border is a sieve. Millions of unscreened illegal immigrants have poured in since early 2021 when the Biden administration and brutal cartels took command. And an interesting aspect of this violation of law is how enthusiastically unions, especially our so-called teachers' unions, have helped foster this rampage of insanity into our community. And oddly, how the unions of 50 to 75 years ago stood 180 degrees opposite today's union position on immigration. And they're probably right on that one. I haven't looked it up, but they're probably right. One benefit, in air quotes, of the COVID-19 lockdowns was the public's exposure to what is or isn't going on in our schools. In just a few short years, the public has seen the outsized and pernicious influence of public sector unions nowhere more dramatically than in our schools. The damage is nearly incalculable, and the money unions have to spend on such injury is enormous. Unions take dollars in dues money from hardworking teachers and use it to finance a slew of politically driven efforts that have nothing to do with education or the nation's children. Many that actually harm them, in fact. Hard left activist teachers, in air quotes, are empowered to indoctrinate children into communist style propaganda. Holy shit! I distinctly remember somebody warning you about communist propaganda in our schools. Gee, I wonder who that guy was. Now it's in the fucking mainstream news, bitches. That's mainstream news. That's Washington Examiner. That's mainstream fucking news. All right. Let's see here. I lost my fucking place. Some bitch. Damn, where the hell is it? And it shows. Large numbers of America's children now loathe American values, and test results for reading and math reveal about half the nation's kids fail to perform at grade school level. Are you listening? College students cannot read at an elementary grade level. And they're college students.
College students, yeah.
Yeah.
That is fucking bullshit. That is fuck.
Again, the irony, right? First we had John crying about welfare, working, paying taxes, to pay for other people's welfare to VONHELTON. Now we have VONHELTON decrying the state of literacy and oratory skills in regards to reading, and probably reading comprehension. I'm going to throw that in as well, to J-dubs. Like, you've all heard J-dubs try to read something, right? Like, I'm not making fun of the guy if he's legit, like, dyslexic, but I'm pretty sure he's fucking dyslexic. Because it's atrocious.
Up, man.
That is bullshit.
That is severely fucked up.
That is crazy. The test results for reading and math reveal that half the nation's kids fail to perform at grade school level, folks. Half. Not 5% or 10%. Half. 50% of our kids going to college can't even.
So just think about that for a minute, Vaughn. If you have 100.
I'm just going to step away to freshen my drink. I'll be right back. In case anyone's trying to get a hold of me for any reason. And if you're just joining, consider thumbsing up, folks. We'll see where this goes.
100 kids in a room, 50 of them are fucking retarded. 50, literally half of them are fucking dumber than dog shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's by design. You can't take over a country of people that are intelligent and smart and think out the box and have their own ideas and ambitions. You can't take over a country with people like that. So they have to dumb you down. They have to stop teaching you the essentials. Oh, here, learn how to put a condom on a fucking banana. But whatever you do, don't learn how to read, or don't learn how to do math, or don't learn how to do civics or any of this other shit. Just learn how to put this fucking condom on a banana. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And the unions are enabling this, is what the Washington Examiner says. All right. The National Education Association, NEA, annual financial report for fiscal year 2022-2023 reveals their troubling agenda. Let's see here. It says I got to continue on the thing over here. Okay, so start your free trial. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I know, don't you hate that? I hate
God
that.
damn it.
You can't even fucking go to a fucking website anymore.
What happened when information was free? Whatever happened to that shit? Oh, if we go on the internet, it'll all be free. Yeah, really? Yeah, bullshit. I don't want to subscribe. I want to fucking read the goddamn article. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well. Well, I got the vast majority of it out there, so hell with it. I got the vast majority out.
Yeah, we got the short and easy of it. I mean, yeah, our kids are dumber than dog shit, and there's no one gives a shit about it.
Half. Folks. Half. Let that sink in for a minute. Half of the people going to college.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bike. Fun. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
College can't even fucking read. And I was told by staff, by the way, that oh yeah, we don't teach them how to write cursive anymore. I said, how the fuck they sign a check? Oh, you don't, because when you sign a check, you have to sign it in cursive, folks. So these motherfuckers can't sign a check. How they supposed to deposit their fucking check if you can't sign the back of it? Hello? Hey, McFly, is this thing on?
Think,
You gotta endorse the
McFly.
back of your
Think,
check.
McFly. Think.
When you get a check, you have to endorse the back of it in cursive and then give it to the bank teller.
Yes.
You can't do that if you aren't being taught how to write in cursive. Now, can you?
Nope. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it, Pruitt.
Wake up, America. Where the fuck is the sleeping giant at? Where the fuck is the sleeping giant at? Time to wake up, man. Wherever he's at, it's time to fucking wake. I mean, holy fuck. I almost want Godzilla to come back.
Yeah, I think you made a mistake from fucking telling the Chinese not to have it.
Yeah, I may have made a mistake. Maybe should have had Godzilla come on here and just wreck the fucking place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's insane, man. Fucking crazy.
The people that run this country hate this country. That's the truth. That's the sad fact of reality. The people that run the United States hates the United States. Joe Biden doesn't wake up in the morning and think, well, what can I do to make America great again? He wakes up in the morning and he thinks, how can I fuck the American people over? How can I make a buck? How can I make more money out of this situation? That's what he thinks. Well, actually, he's not thinking. He's fucking brain dead. What am I talking about?
Yeah, he's just a puppet.
Yeah, his handlers wake up thinking about how can they fuck over the American people.
Right. Which is most likely Obama.
Bullshit. Bunch of fucking atheists.
A bunch of
Jews.
fucking Bolsheviks and Obama, yeah. Or both.
Or both.
Or communists also, maybe. Who knows? Well, Bolsheviks technically are communists anyway, so yeah.
Scum of the fucking earth, Vaughn. Scum of the earth.
Yes. They destroyed Russia. Now they're destroying the United States. And when they get done destroying the United States, they'll get around to destroying China also.
And that's why there's so much anti-Putin behavior, propaganda out there, because Putin made Russia great again. He's attempting to. He's trying to put Russia. He's trying to put the old band back together. And
right,
you know, why not? I mean, I don't understand why that's a bad thing for someone to.
Again, folks, these are two guys who rally against communism, but support Putin, who would love nothing more than to revert back to the Soviet Union days. I mean, this guy's ex-KGB, like this. Anyways, folks.
To love their own country. I mean, you know.
I wouldn't have picked Catholicism, but oh well. You
know. Well, his Russian Orthodox. He's
Russian Orthodox. You know, and Russia has a long history with Catholicism. There we go. Damn, I had to think of it.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't want Russia to go pagan.
Well, I would have preferred that. I would, you know. I mean, hey, Vladimir. Yeah, check into freedom religion there, buddy. Check into freedom religion. You'll like it.
Yeah, why not? Freedom religion.
You'll like it. But you know, they have a long history with Catholicism, and so I understand that. You go with what you know until something better comes along, and you do research and find, hey, this shit actually works better. Then you dump what you got, and then you go with something new. But you don't get rid of what you got. See, that's where a lot of these leftists fail. They want to get rid of, the internal combustion engine in favor of some green energy bullshit, but they want to get rid of the combustion engine first. No, that's not how it works. You keep the combustion engine until we've proven that this green shit is effective and that it doesn't hurt the environment and then it's going to help people and yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, what have we seen from these electric cars? They leave big fucking holes bigger than a fucking state of Rhode Island in the fucking ground. and that ground can't be used anymore. It's useless. It's wasted. But so your electric cars ain't very eco-friendly now, are you? Where the fuck is the EPA? Where the fuck are they? Are they on holiday? Surely they went on vacation, because I'm not hearing the EPA talking about these big ass motherfucking holes in the ground left by these goddamn electric batteries. Where the fuck's the EPA? Where's all these where's Greenpeace? Where the fuck is Greenpeace? Where's all these green pro environment groups? Where the fuck are they all at? They all on holiday? Apparently they are. It's like, holy shit, man, what the fuck are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing? I mean, as a pagan, I love nature. Fuck, I live in Daniel Boone National Forest, for God's sake. So you don't get no more close to nature than me. And I got the poisonous snakes and poisonous spiders to prove it. But anyway, but yeah, I do. I live in Daniel Boone. I live right on the edge of Daniel Boone National Forest. Hop, skip, and a jump, as they say. And, in fact, I just passed a ranger station a while back when I was out and about. It's like, holy shit, that's a ranger station, But yeah, it's, I'm out here in the wilderness, man, the real shit. And, they get on here, they talk about, they'll talk about how they love nature. You all ain't even been in the fucking woods. You leftards wouldn't last 2 seconds.
They didn't even leave the house. They didn't even fucking leave the house.
They would not last 2 seconds in the wilderness. No fucking way. I guarantee you, they don't know how to start a fire. I guarantee you, they don't know how to cook their own food. They don't know how to do shit. They don't know how to cook, period, probably. But I mean, it's just crazy.
Here's the thing. Now, back in the day when prepping, quote unquote prepping, was the big thing within the truther community, the preppers, VONHELTON gloated himself quite a prepper. He used to show off when his mom would fill the fridges, kind of like what he does now with the banquets, but it'd be bottles of water and stuff, and he would act like he was the one that did it, of course. But I just think it's interesting, and I used to bring this up for VONHELTON, because for years he's been accusing me of, not showing my life on camera, therefore I don't have a life or some bullshit, right? But VONHELTON, for Mr. Survivalist, Mr. when the apocalypse comes, he's prepared, has never done one survivalist video. He's never done a video showing himself fishing, building a fire from scratch, building a lean-to or a shelter, or actually making any actual video showing you how to prepare for the inevitable collapse of, society. So I just thought I'd bring that up. Because I'm pretty sure that if he even locked himself out of the double wide, he'd be fucked. I mean, if nothing else, the dogs would eat him. But I mean, this guy, letting on he could survive in the fucking woods. This motherfucker caught the flu. We were talking about this earlier. This guy caught the flu and called 911. Folks, give me a break.
I mean, do you even know how to prepare a fish?
It's pathetic, Vaughn.
I wonder if they even know how to fucking prepare a fish, I mean,
they don't even know how to sign their name. You think they're going to know how to fucking undress an animal or fucking fish?
I know.
How to tie a knot? You think they know how to fucking use a car jack and fix a tire, Vaughn?
Dude, I'm sitting there. They tell me this, right? And it took me a while, because it kind of huh? What? And she said it again. Yeah, they don't teach to write cursive anymore. And I'm like, it took me a while, right? I had to sit there and process that shit. It's like, okay, that don't make no fucking sense, because you have to sign your checks and you have to sign the back of another check that you get. Plus you have to sign legal documents with your cursive name.
It's nuts, Vaughn. It's
insanity.
Bonkers.
It's insanity. When I fill out these documents for court, I have to sign my name in cursive at the bottom of that document to make it legal. Otherwise, it's not legal. How many of you knew that? Yeah. Okay. So if you don't know how to write in cursive and you can't sign the bottom of that legal document, your document isn't legal. It's not. Oh, well, I'll just sign a big old X. No, you fucking won't either. Because you know what they'll do? They'll hand that document right back to you and say, haha, no, you ain't. You're signing that bitch. And you better know how to write cursive. Because it's got to be in cursive. So I don't understand. I mean, they told me it, and I was just shocked.
Dumbfounded, yeah.
Dumbfounded, yeah. And then they told me a second time, and then it kind of registered, and I'm like, no, fuck that. No, you have to know how to write in cursive. There's too much shit you have to do that requires you to write in cursive. Signing legal documents, signing checks, depositing your check. You have to sign on the back, right? You got to sign on the back in cursive to deposit your check into the bank. Okay. There is way too much shit that you have to use cursive writing for that, no, you have to know that shit. You have to fucking know. But I'm sitting there processing it, and it took me a while because I guess shock, and just like, wait a minute, what? We're not teaching kids how to write in cursive anymore. We're not teaching kids. We're not teaching kids civics anymore. We're not teaching them U.S. history anymore. We're not teaching them world history anymore. We're not teaching them social studies. We're not teaching them how to cook, how to clean. We're not teaching them how to survive. We're not teaching them any type of a trade of any kind. We're not teaching them how to read or write or do arithmetic anymore. What the fuck are these schools teaching our kids? Oh yeah, drag queen hour.
Teaching them how to be gay.
Teaching them how to be gay, queer, trans, whatever. Instead of teaching them essentials for life that they're going to need when they get out in the real world, we're teaching them bullshit, social bullshit. And these kids are going to be totally caught off guard and totally unprepared for the real world.
They are being taught how to be gay. Is there actually classes in school now to teach someone how to be gay? I'm not aware of that.
Yeah.
If they aren't already.
They're going to get hit right in the... They're going to get smacked in the face, and they're not even going to... They just expect mama to do it for them. They're just expecting mama to do it, and they're not going to... And the mama's not going to be around for much longer. You can't depend on your parents forever, and these people not going to... They're going to get a rude awakening. These fucking teeny boppers, man, they're going to get a rude awakening. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Oh boy, Vaughn. Oh boy, we're in big trouble. America's fucking in big trouble. Let's just put it that way. America's in fucking trouble. I don't know how long we got, Vaughn, but I don't think we got much.
Well, the gods are going to have to, step up and get this shit done, man. Because
I really hope so, Vaughn. I know I fucking tell you this every time, but I don't know. I'm a worry word. I'm worried.
Well, I'm a little worried too, but we'll be all right.
We'll be all right. All right. Hope so.
I'm going to believe that we'll be all right.
We're all right. Don't have to worry about me.
Right.
Let's see. What do I have here to play? Candace Owens is going to get herself in trouble with this speech.
Monday. And so the big reminder, number 4, that I want you to walk away with, commercial.
Life. Let's bring them home now. Life shit.
Lindsay was on television just today, and he's like playing with his nose and jittery, and he's like shaking, and he's like, people are like leaving comments like, is he like on crack? Is Hunter Biden visiting him in Ukraine? What's going on over there?
Probably.
I mean, yeah, he looks like a crackhead if you ask me.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, he
where's
was
all that money going?
He was their equivalent of a Hollywood actor, so I mean, why not?
That's a good point.
That's
he
a
was
very
part
good
of
point.
the Ukrainian Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, the Ukrainian version of Hollywood. So I mean,
that's the whole scam of it all. He played an actor. He's quite literally an actor who played a part of being president of Ukraine. Okay, where he gets elected, and then he fights a fake war in a fake sitcom.
mhm.
I mean, it's a fucking it's a sideshow, ladies and gentlemen. They're fucking with you. They're fucking with all of us.
That's right.
I mean, they're fucking with all of us at this point. But there's nothing you can really do about it, unfortunately. We're stuck in this way, I guess. We're stuck here.
Yeah, well.
But by golly, Rand Paul, the senator from Kentucky, he was on TV last week saying, you know what, I've been in Congress for 15 years and I've had enough. I'm going to put my foot down. Oh, are you fucking shitting me? It took you 15 years to grow a pair of fucking balls there, Rand Paul? You're finally going to put your foot down? Holy shit, I can't imagine what you're going to be in another 15 years. He's almost as bad as Joe Biden. He's in politics for 50 years and has done nothing for us. Rand Paul's the same way. Oh, I've been in politics for the past 15 years and I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Oh, real tough guy now. The real tough Rand Paul's coming out. I'm not going to send another penny to Ukraine. I'm not going to vote for anything that has Ukraine funding. Well, where were you the last 2 fucking years, huh, asshole?
Exactly.
Where were you? Where were you when they were fucking sending money to all types of fucking foreign countries?
That's right.
I don't know. I don't get it, Vaughn. I don't get it. I don't get it, Vaughn. I really don't.
Well, it's just the idea of it,
Rand Paul says he finally came out the other day. He says, I'm finally going to put my foot down. What makes it? I know he has like, what's it called? He has handlers, right?
Right. They all do.
They all do, right? Wouldn't you think his handler would be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't say that. Maybe you shouldn't say that you're after all these years, you're finally going to do something that makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
It makes you look like an idiot.
Because it does.
I mean, where was he for the past 15 years? He's saying he's finally going to put his foot down after 15 years.
Yeah, after 15
Well, where
years.
were you the past 15 years then?
Yeah,
That's my question to Rand Paul. Where were you for the past 15 years?
Exactly right.
It took you 15 years to finally put your foot down, huh, big boy? Well, you know what? You don't have my vote.
That's just sad, man. That's just
Isn't that
fucking
sad?
sad.
Am I the only one
That's
that thinks that's sad? I mean, and then
I think this whole conversation is sad.
I like Matt Gaetz. Don't get me wrong.
You would. Anyways.
I don't.
I really am I the only one that doesn't get it, or are other people?
No.
Rand Paul from Kentucky is actually going to do something.
Still crying about it.
Ain't a whole lot happening right now. I'm
all right.
Not seeing a whole lot that really sticks out at me, and so
yeah, I don't really see anything in the news myself.
So we'll just hang in there and. What do you want to do about Far Cry 4? Are we finishing that up, or what are we doing?
We will finish that up, and we're going to do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow, very good.
I got a special thing to do tomorrow, but when I come home tomorrow around 4, my normal time, we'll do a Games You Love
Okay.
Far Cry 4.
Groovy. Sounds like a plan, bro. And that'll give me a time to get the garage done and maybe even the living
Yeah, the
room
warmer
done.
weather now. You're going to start doing that.
Yeah, warmer weather now. I can.
It was 60 today, Vaughn.
Oh, it was beautiful today.
Beautiful day.
It was nice and warm. It was 65, and it was
65.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 65. Nice and warm, 65, and it was gorgeous out, man. It
65 and
holy
still
shit, John! It's 71 fucking degrees, brother.
Oh, 71. Let me check my
71.
temperature. Let me see what it is
Yeah,
here.
man. Damn.
Remember, folks, this is the man that has accused me of never going outside. literally just sitting in his double wide and is shocked to see what the temperature actually is. Like,
It is 70. Well, no, it now just kicked back to 70. But that, I mean, still. Well, now it kicked down to 69. Well, shit. Anyway, it's fucking warm. Okay, it's fucking warm. Better get it while I can get it.
Yeah, it's warm. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
69, man. 69. 46 right now?
Yeah.
Or is that
Well,
what
it's
gonna
it's
be?
nighttime here, and it's a little cold. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's going to be, or what it is right now?
Right now, it was about 60 when the sun was out, but now that the sun went away, it's about 46. Yeah,
So it's dropping fast. Yeah.
it dropped
Well, you
fast
live
for
far-
us, but
you
it's
live
supposed
up
to be
north, and
it's supposed
so
to be warm all week.
I know, isn't it great? Isn't it great?
That's
The guys
good,
are just
yeah.
the guys are just fucking awesome, man. They said, we're going to give you a mild winter. Said, you asked us nicely for a mild winter. We're going to give you a mild winter. And by the gods, that's what they done. They give me a mild winter. I'm like, holy shit, that's amazing. Imagine, John, a religion that actually does what it says it's going to fucking do. Wow, what a concept, huh?
I like that concept. That
What a
sounds like
concept,
good
huh?
concept. I like that.
We're going to give you a mild winter, and by God, that's exactly what they done. 50 and 60 degree weather the whole fucking winter, just about it. Now, we had a couple little spots there that was really fucking cold. But aside from that, man.
I just want to put out a disclaimer that I'm not responsible for J-Dubs doxing himself when he put his phone up. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just putting that out there. The only reason I even mention it is just because I'm just saying. I'm not telling anyone to go back and watch it and do anything, but I'm just saying.
It was smooth fucking sailing all through the winter. So they kept their word. Wow, what a concept. A religion that keeps its word. Isn't that great? That's fucking awesome. So if you're not satisfied with where you're at, might want to consider freedom religion. That's all I got to say. Now normally we pagans don't proselytize, but I mean, people are hurting out there, really fucking hurting. And if you're not getting any results, hey, give freedom religion a try. It can't hurt to try. It don't cost you nothing. You notice I'm not out here asking for I am asking for money, but I'm not asking for money for that. I'm asking money for to get to court and shit like that. But I mean, I don't proselytize. I'm not constantly begging for for donations for freedom religion. Because I don't think that's
All we
much
ask
help.
is a few dollars to keep us going on the line. That's
Yeah,
all.
just give me a few bucks to keep us going online. That's all. Help us out. Help my doggies out by giving us some money for Cash App down there. That helps my doggies. The Cash App money typically is used to buy dog food for my dogs. And folks, I ain't gonna lie to you. A small bag of dog food run you anywhere from $11 to $22. And the large bags will run anywhere from $23 to $53. So yeah, thanks to Biden inflation, everything's through the goddamn roof. So, that's the truth. So, the money on Cash Apps to help the doggies. So if you want to help my doggies, put 25 on there or something and help my doggies. Get a couple.
Yeah,
bags
let's
of dog food,
reframe
that'd
that.
be
Let's
fucking
reframe that to what he's actually saying and we know this from past experience. What he's saying is, unless strangers on the internet put money in my Cash App right now, you're going to see dogs die. You'll literally witness from live stream to live stream the dogs starving and getting sick and literally dying and being heaped on a trash can full of my junk food that I buy with my own money. That's actually what he's saying. Let's just be clear about that.
awesome. So, there's that. But but yeah, man. I mean, people are really hurting out there right now, and freedom religion. I'll tell you exactly what they told me. They said, we fix broken shit. They didn't say the word shit, of course. But they, that's what they said. They said, we fix broken things. If you're broken, we will fix it. We'll make it right. We'll put everything back the way it needs to be. And I'm like, holy shit, that sounds like what I've needed for a long time. And so far, they're doing exactly that. They're fixing everything that was broken, literally. They're literally going back and fixing everything. And I'm like, holy shit, man, this is fucking great. you know. So I mean, if you're looking for something different, give it a shot. That's all I can say. You know, it ain't going to hurt you to give it a shot.
That's a great way to close the show. Give it a shot. Donate. Help out Vaughn. Have a pleasant day and a better
And my
tomorrow.
doggies.
Help the doggies. Take it easy, Vaughn.
Yeah, you might as well just hold a gun to a box full of puppies and say, you know, give me money. I'm going to pull the trigger. Folks, I want to thank you all for joining me. If you came in late, go back to the beginning. We got the LULZSUIT stuff. It's really just Vaughn refusing to pay them any money, and it's everybody's fault, blah, blah, blah. But still entertaining nonetheless. Thank you for watching it with me, folks. We'll keep you posted. We got lots of other stuff to catch up on. Of course, we got the return of Reverend Shanny that we haven't covered at all. We've got Jeepers Creepers. The word is that someone's trying to get Cobes' girlfriend back out, so that might be interesting coming up. We got Nick Bravo. He's been resurfacing. He's got a couple dramas going on. He's got something going on with David Anthony, and then also Brett Keane more recently. So someone's sending him letters, and he's going to get to the bottom of it. But folks, we'll cover that another time. Hopefully you can join me then. Thumbs it up, all that good stuff, and have a good day and a better tomorrow.